while I'm waiting for my friend to show up to pick me up from the train station, so I got on the train, just a food for thought. I got on the train and I stepped in and I went to like the second floor and I said hello to these two gentlemen, and then the one guy was an older guy. He said bonjour, and I was like, oh hi, and I asked him, how you doing in Creole, because and he said good, good, and then I kept walking to go to the third floor, but he was like, oh no, come sit here, and I'm like, okay, why not engage with my fellow people again? So it was a older guy and his nephew, and we were just chatting it up, having a good conversation. And the guy, giving me his word, the older gentleman giving me his words of wisdom. I mean, just spitting, no, just really giving me his, his wisdom, pretty much. And he was telling me that love has two ways. You can love with your head or you can love with your heart. And loving with your head can make you crazy. So when you love with your heart, it's much better. And I thought to myself, I always thought loving with your head makes you make the better decision, and your heart can kind of steer you the wrong way. But I guess in his way, his thinking was different. What else did he share with me? He asked me a very interesting question. Um, Imagine if you're with someone, you've married, have kids, and all that stuff. What is the best time in the relationship? So I said to him, well, probably when you actually get married, or when you say I love you to each other, or when you actually have kids. And he was like, nope. And I'm like, okay, what should be the best time and the most defining time of the relationship? And he said, when you are either sick or when you are broke in the relationship. And that's when you really know that you are in a relationship with someone. Um, so that was something like that's how, when you really know that it's love, that it's really love that you're here for. And what else did he share with me? He said, we were talking, he was asking me questions. I had to tell him I was married just for the sake of conversation, because I didn't want him trying to push his nephew on me. But his nephew was married, and I saw a picture of his wife, and it was just so sweet. They were so nice. They're people from the north of Haiti, which is like Okap, which is a really nice place. But another thing that he shared with me, let me get into the sun. Let me get some vitamin D. Ooh, look at that. Look at that sun. Something else he shared with me in terms of that gleaming is working. Look at the sun. Okay. Something else he shared with me. He said, because I was telling him that I have a boyfriend. We don't live together, but together. And he was saying that there's a difference between being in a relationship, loving, or being in a relationship, or being with someone. So to always love the person and not the idea of the relationship. And I'm like, yeah, I definitely agree. So yeah, he had a lot of wonderful things to share. And something else, people from Okap, if you don't know, um, I've always experienced when I've dated, maybe I had like two guys from Okap that we were like in talking dating phase, and they were very they were like, they weren't really jealous. I didn't give them the opportunity to be jealous, because I mean, I'm not that kind of person to call jealousy. But he was saying um, that guys from Okap, they really do take care of their women. I'm like, you are definitely right, because they definitely are like selfless and want you to be good all the time, and making sure you got everything, and giving and all that stuff. It's the ones that are from Border Prince and the other places that you can't get with, and I surely don't get with them. But but yeah, and then they said they're also jealous, but they really do take care of their women. They really do, like in a loving, loving way, not financially only, but just like in a loving way. So yeah, but it was a cool conversation. Where are my sunglasses? I brought my sunglasses with me, and I'm waiting for my friend. Where is she? These people don't know how hungry I am. I am starving. starving, okay? Starving. But yeah, just wanted to share that. Something I should hold, keep in mind. And it's always nice to talk to people who are grown. And he has 6 kids. He's married with 6 kids, and they're all grown. So it's always nice, especially other Haitian people too. Yeah. So, all right, I'm here waiting patiently.